taste of Frankie Valli live at the Mohegan Sun, which was captured by our next guest, one of the great directors in the business. Welcome, Jerry. Oh, there they are. You did such a brilliant job. I've been telling people it was a 10-camera shoot. Am I accurate or not?
That's accurate, yeah.
That's a lot of cameras, kid.
Well, there's a lot going on that stage, particularly when you and your band are operating. So you want to catch as much of that as you can.
Well, thanks for that. But tell the audience, I'm very curious, you get started on a concert like this, and you have a clean slate. As a matter of fact, I've got a picture. Let me see if I can get to that picture. There's the slate that you started with.
That's right.
Big empty arena. And then they bring in all the gear and all the equipment, and then you brought in all the 10 cameras and booms and operators, and it was like a circus in many respects. But tell us how you get started to put together a show like this. I'm really curious what the thoughts are behind the director.
I think it starts out with a film that impacted me greatly called The Last Waltz.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, at least in my lifetime, one of the first times that cameras got up close on the stage and that we got a good glimpse of the mechanics of performing, which a lot of people don't get to see. I go into a blank, empty arena like that, and I immediately flash back to The Last Waltz. How can we get our viewers that intimate, privileged access that you can't really get even in the audience? You can't stand on the stage during a concert. You can't be interacting with musicians during a concert. So I'm motivated to get up close and personal, be as intimate as possible, and kind of always remembering the all-access pass that most people covet. And when you work in television, your life is an all-access pass. It's wonderful.
How does a TV director get started? How did you get started, brother?
I was very fortunate because I was drawn to theater and film and television at a very early age. And I kept waiting to outgrow it or lose my enthusiasm for it. And the opposite happened. The more I learned, the more excited I got. I grew up outside of New York on Staten Island. There were areas of Staten Island where you could see Manhattan as this faraway land of Oz. And it was in Manhattan that NBC and ABC and CBS were, at the time, the three big networks doing all the impactful, fun stuff. And it was a goal not only to get to the big leagues of television, but to get into Manhattan. And I was fortunate enough to experience both those things.
Well, you did it in a pretty high-profile way. You spent some time working with this guy right here.
Oh, yeah. That's a guy who has challenged me in every way possible. But at the end of every comment I have about David Letterman is the reminder that he gave me an amazing opportunity. It is from that association that many, many good things have happened for me.
How long did you direct it? Was it 95 that you first started directing? With
95, it was almost to the day a 20-year run.
Wow.
As the director. I was given a 3-week contract. Let's see what you got.
Well, I know how that works. When I got the gig with Frankie Valli, they took me sight unseen on some recommendations and I told them, okay, guarantee me 1 month, and if that doesn't work out, and they still haven't told me if it's worked out yet, so we'll see.
Don't ask.
I guess that's the answer, yeah. There you are backstage at the Letterman show, I think, right?
Yeah, boy, you got a good research department.
Oh, I've got a whole team here, big crack staff here.
I can see that. Yes, that's in the control room of the Ed Sullivan Theater, which is in the basement of the Ed Sullivan Theater. A lot of challenging times in that room. Behind me there is our technical director, Tim Kennedy. He knows my strengths, he knows my weaknesses, and he is so good at his job that he understands the value of discretion. So he picks the right spots to save me, and he picks the right spots to listen to what I say. It's a great partnership.
You know, we have been playing at that venue for decades, and I know that Frankie was the guy who ultimately decided on that place as the venue, and I know it was important for him to have the venue be an arena versus being a theater. I'm sure economics factored in there somewhere. You never know.
Oh, we don't talk about that. We do it. We do it for the art, don't we, Robbie?
I'll tell you what, I do, and I know you do too, because I worked with you, and I can tell, man.
Yeah, but I will say that Frankie was very clear with me that the arena needed to be captured both with audio and video. He wanted to get that across, that it was not a theater, that it was an arena. And you and I, we were able to get a great sound. I think we captured the room, which was very important to all of us.
Absolutely.